Chris Mike's love to say no to the buyer house as is and take your back back. We buy homes all over the area in any condition, in any price range. Inherited houses, foreclosures, nice homes that need little to no work, and bad weather and vacant houses too. With no stress, no hassle, no fees, and no commissions. So if you have a property you need to sell, call Chris Mike's Homes for a fair all-cash offer. Call us today at 782-7000. That's 314-782-7000.
Faceless. It's a story.
It's the story of a street on which you can find antiques, great eats, and a lot of cool stuff in between. I'm talking about Cherokees.
Salem is proud to play its on the score.
9/11, when Dave and Tessa from Myron, in the face of tragedy, these four is back at House St. Louis answered the call for help, seeking united patriotism and acts of support that the world brought to you. Friday morning at 6, phone news 4.
The violence that you've been committing against your wife is criminal. I know you've been arrested for it before, but if what she says is true, you should still be in custody. I'm going to enter an order against you that you not have any contact with her, that you can't call her, write her, text her, you be 500 feet away from her at all times.
It's all about the unity. This order is
going to remain enforced.
We are in a state of emergency. Want to show about it? Like the here? Here it goes.
The guardian ad litem is a lawyer who volunteers for the court, who will go and meet with your children out of court so we don't traumatize your children. And it's the way that we can get testimony. You need to stop and listen. Did you hear anything I said? Yes. So my job with the children is to find
See, they say that ain't the stuff number 7 don't care about the people. But ain't the stuff number 7 cares about the people, because I'm bold enough to tell you the truth. And I don't give a damn if you give me a dime. I'm not looking for your money.
is the type of behavior that's going to cause you to lose any connection with your children if you continue. You understand? Yeah.
I just don't want my child to, I don't want to put her in a position where she feels like that's determining whether or not they'll be able to take it or not. And I understand. before you apply for the first time. Let us help you if you purchase call 1.
This is it. Shoe Show is celebrating 50 years in business with a huge warehouse sale this weekend and this weekend only. Save big on all of the top brands that you and your family want to wear. Nike, Skechers, Reebok, Timberland, New Balance, and more. All of the top brands, all of the popular styles, and over 60,000 pairs to choose from. So listen, if you wear shoes, then you must be at the Shoe Show warehouse sale this weekend. Take I-85 to exit 55 and then follow the signs and go online at shoeshow.com. The Shoe Show warehouse sale this weekend only. I hate you, Shoe Show. I hate you, Shoe Show. I should do and make a bad video about Shoe Show.
She says she was finally able to escape that night and return home to be with her son and then brother. The pastor Jill claims things went from bad to worse. When I say worse, she describes much worse.
I was sex trafficked. I tried to break free, and I tried to come out and tell my story. I believe there's a group of people that are human traffickers that are out there trying to get me to stop telling my story. These traffickers have poisoned me, drugged and raped me, assaulted me, strangled me.
Where do you live? We can handle this like men. I will come to where you are and I will whoop your ass. 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 Where do you live? We can handle this like men. I will come to where you are and I will whoop your ass. You want to talk about this yellow big-head nigga, Reginald Wilbur Jr., a.k.a. Guy Hollywood Jr. And she's a loser. And she's a loser. She's a loser. And this is the type of black woman that no black man should want to be with. But she's not a sister. She's not a queen. She's a man. And she gives sisters a bad name. Real talk. So what is, stay away from women like this. Stay away from like this where she's looking at another man from a ghost point of view. And let me tell this to this noble little bit. Let me tell you something. You there is a disgrace. You said you worship Jesus. You claim that Jesus is a black man, but you never seen Jesus. You never seen Jesus. You got black men out here lying, trying to protect and serve our sisters, and you overlook this, and you still overlook this. You're an ungrateful piece of shit. People like Rashida, what's her name? Rashida Schroeder, whatever her name is, the so-called dark-skinned activist. She claimed that she didn't hear about the Black Panther comic. She didn't read the comic book. She wasn't familiar with it. And then when she finally saw it with her daughter, she bashed the movie, talking about all these people in darkness. Really? Really? You're an ungrateful piece of shit. You know what? I'm your God. You worship me. And let it be the last time you coming on my chat line disrespecting me. Let it be the last time.
I think he wished that he could be with me sexually. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. You know what I mean? I mean, I think he wants some of these. I really do. He wants this. You know. But I'm too far away. See, I'm too far away from him, and you know, he needs some attention.
Just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been
Thanks, Rob. You've heard of folks involved. Pick up the phone, call them.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red button for the Medicare card? If so, do you suffer with chronic knee pain? If you answer yes, then you will be eligible for a breakthrough treatment covered by Medicare and
There we go. I don't have a lot to say. Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, Ron. We can talk. I don't know why people don't like talking to me. I don't bite. I don't think. Terry, fellas will tell you I don't bite. You know. So anyway.
She's a lady, sophisticated lady. Ooh, she's so divine. The charm of the gods, the strength of the world, like a diamond in the rough. She's sweet, but she's tough. She's neat, she's mild. Give a business with a smile. The woman too, ooh, when you're rude, sweet when she gets down. You're wrong, she'll dismiss ya. Such style and such grace. She brings class to the place. When she walks through the room, you have to assume that she's a lady. Oh, such a lady, such a lady. She's a lady, oh yes, sophisticated lady. She's a lady, she's a lady. Well, such a lady, such a lady. She's a lady, sophisticated lady. To the woman of the world, you cannot believe it's more than good looks or how well you can cook. It takes more than just teasing and pleasing a man. It's like a religion, it takes practice and vision. There's no substitute. You got to be real. There's a way you can forget. Follow all the rules. Walking tall with your back straight ahead, right high. And they say she's a lady. Oh, such a lady, such a lady. She's a lady, oh yeah.
And so you have a lot of people out here that actually want to worship Satan. I want Satan to be my dad. Satan is the God. And when you really look at it, Satan really is the way to go. He's the better between the two. We really should be spoiled. But this father, this God, got a serious mental problem. Painful. You twin, you're going to do what I say. Right? I'm going to punish you for 400 years. I'm going to rape you. I'm going to let these people cut your baby out the womb and smash his head into the ground. Because you did not obey me. Wow, what kind of parent is that? I'm going to let Adolf Hitler put you in a gas oven. And lynch you. This is what this God, this father does. Because you didn't obey my commandments. See, that's not my story. The deacon says God was a child molester. That's what happened.
I volunteer you to take this old bird out of her misery.
Yes. Don't you dare say something like that about Mom.
Oh, no, you ain't gonna protect me from Cleese. Come on, Cleese. Come on. Come on here. Come on in. What's your want?
Ride. Let's get this party started. Ride. Let's get this party started quickly.
Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started quickly. Just keep it going. In the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what we call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty, mighty, mighty Angel Snub 7. I am your soul brother, number one. Of course, send a shout out to the chat room, the Deacons of Reality, and Mellow Cap. And earlier I did see Z-Mad was on another video in the house. Send a shout out to our brother Taalik and our sister Nana, Sister Ann X. To all those who support this platform, it is always an honor to come before you. And most times, we want to come and bring a positive message that can bring a solution to a severe problem that we as descendants of slaves born in America, the so-called Negro, the African American, the colored people, we are confused in our identity, but we do know that as this particular group, we have suffered and we have been oppressed going on 500 years. And we would like for that to come to an end. So we want to bring a solution to bring an end. Not 20 years from now, not 100 years from now. We want to relieve the pain now. No more excuses. No more incompetence. Like what's his name? That rapper, Big Daddy Kane used to say back in the day, we got to get the job done. I work. I get the job done. I work. If you don't want to work, then you're not going to solve anything. But the thing about work is you can put in work, but that don't mean it's good work. Whenever there's a food recall, a car recall, some type of recall, somebody put in work to produce a product, but something is wrong with the work. So the product has to be recalled. We don't want to put in that kind of work, but that's the kind of work that is around us as long as we have been in America. Incompetent work that was recalled. Unfortunately, all our messages cannot be positive. We would like messages so that we can grow in our human development, not just as a black man, not just as a soul brother or a white, black woman or a soul sister. We want to grow in our humanity. What makes us alive? Skin color does not make you alive. You can take all this melanin away and you will not die. You will live. Melanin does not make you alive. It is the combination of things that cause us to be alive. So you're more than a skin color. You're more than melanin. You concentrate on your blackness. You concentrate on melanin because you've been living with racists who concentrate on the fact they have no melanin. They have no life. And you're in trouble because the dead sees that you and I are alive. And they are vampires. And in order for a vampire to live, they must suck the blood of somebody who is alive.
And the so-called black conscious, pro-blackly black folks, they have the mindset of vampire. And they behave and act the same way. Instead of Dracula, you have Blackula. But Dracula and Blackula, both of them are vampires. Both of them are of the dead. Both of them want the blood of the living. Wow. But those who come here, those who are under the umbrella of what we call soul power, those who come to this ministry, we are the gods, we are the Jesus that those who are in the grave looking for to bring them from death to life. I don't have to tell you that I'm alive. All you got to do is watch and look and see. The Caucasian people call those we are born from the Negro. And I was taught that Negro is another way of saying, or the suffix of a word called necra. You take the G out and you can replace it with a C or a K, which gives us necra, which means dead. The Negro, the dead people. And you can go and we listen to our scholars and these teachers, and they would tell you that there was a senator that was bragging about the Negro, saying they have cut off all the avenues of light away from this particular people because they want you to remain in a slave-like condition. So they give you education, but not good education. They give you knowledge, but not good knowledge for you to be brought from death to life. So they are confident that the black man and woman or the Negro or the soul brothers and sisters, there's no way, because we cut all these avenues of light away from them, there's no way they can rise. But see, what they don't understand is we're like Superman. Superman, the fictional character, he gets his strength from being in the sun. So you can put Superman in the dark and you can take him out of the sun. But the only thing Superman needs is just a little ray of light. He'll start regaining his strength. And that's all we need. I am telling you that we are now living and we are now under that ray of light. Now, it's coming through the coffin now. Well, what about back in now? What about in 1950? Now. Because the light brings strength to the Superman. And light kills the vampires. This is the light. Whether the vampire is a white man, whether the vampire is a black man, this light kills them. And it causes the living to rise up out of the grave. We are the light. We are the Superman. We are the Jesus. We are the God. when you limit yourself to a skin color, when you limit yourself to a continent, you deprive yourself of your full essence, your full potential, because I thought in religion, we're supposed to be children of God. Where in the scriptures do you see where God talks about, I'm black and I'm proud? Where in the scriptures do you see where the God talks about, I'm proud to be an African? The God created it all. The God is all. And the only thing you want to claim is a little piece, because you have been under the control and you have been simmering in the nonsense of racists and materialism and fake spirituality. Because real spirituality is your emotional connection to life itself. And you don't have to go to the third dimension, the fourth dimension, to be able to obtain that. You don't need to listen to special people, because we all special. There's nothing special about Angel Snup Nup 7. The only thing special about me is that I was able to take myself out of that nonsense, all that spiritual, religious, pro-blackness, all that garbage that hinders your brain from thinking. Get your mind out the swamp. These people are on the low. You want to seek to evolve and go higher. Do we have to do this talk? Do we have to do this talk? I don't know. It's starting to get redundant. Do I have to do this talk? But I'm sort of pissed off. So I feel that it's necessary that we do this talk. And we are living in the time of the purge, because we cannot grow, we cannot soar when we have leeches and parasites and the fake and the fraud among us. Take your Dracula ass, your Blackula ass, your dingbat ass, you go on where you need to go. Only the real can handle this. You live in denial. We will accept reality whether it hurts us or not. And I'm telling you, it's better to accept reality than reject it, because it might hurt, but in the long run, it's better for us. Brother Dickens said class is in session. Let's hold class. Let's talk. What brings us to our topic I was in the comment section or in the chat room of our sister Isis X, the real Isis X. And I began to express opinion that they did not like. And so her moderators put me on time out. That silly nonsense. Now, mind you, they make no attempt to refute or debunk what I say. Just put you on time out. Mind you, I called nobody no names. I did not disrespect nobody. I just offered my opinion. and they didn't like it. And see, these are people that claim, I love black folks. But if you don't go along with their opinion, their belief in their ideas, that love turns to hate real, real fast. That goes to show you they fake. Even Minister Louis Farrakhan, he puts on a show. He's not real, but he puts on a show. When all these people talk about him or whatever, he still comes out, but I love you. You can say all those nasty things about me, and you can do whatever, but I still love you. He put on that fake ass front, but at least he do. He try to pretend like I love black folks. These folks let you know I hate your guts. You don't agree with me. You don't want to be my slave. You can kick rocks. Right, Mello. They don't think, they just go along with anything. Anything folks say, as long as it feels good, they go along with that. Which is fine. But since you say that I'm wrong, show me that I'm right. The only thing they do, put you on timeout. He ain't talking right. This is the time of the purge for us. Now, what I really didn't like was that Sister Isis saw all this was going on, and she made no attempt to correct. When they start calling me cool and some kind of agent, all this old funny stuff. And Sister Isis did not correct them. Now I got a problem. But this is the purge. We have to separate. We have to get rid of folks. We don't want to be around. And I told people all the time, if you pro-black, talking all that pro-black garbage, get the hell away from me. Sister Isis, if you pro-black, what are you doing here? Because we're not pro-black. And I never put on a front like I'm pro-black. We haven't been pro-black. I have not been pro-black. Actually, I've never been pro-black. As long as I've been on YouTube, I've never been pro-black. But she didn't. She didn't check her moderators. She let them be slimy. She let them be nasty. She let them be disgusting. A bunch of faceless cowards. We want to talk about that. But that makes me question who she is. Probably so. And a lot of times you don't want to check these folks because they might be sending you some money. All right. One of the things that these fake blackity black pro-black folks do, they love to brag about their scholarship. And they like to talk about their historians. John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben, Dr. Amos Wilson, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something about history. history is not factual. I will say that again. I don't care whose history you're reading. History is not factual. History is in the eyes of the beholder. History is written according to the narrative of the person who's writing that history. Did you know that yesterday we made history? And all of us lived yesterday. But if we all write it down, we all gonna say something different, because history is in the eyes and the experience of the one who is living that history. So history is not factual. So how can your conclusions be factual? Your conclusions can only be theory and belief. In order to have true history, or to the best ability of us to have history, you must take all sides of the story like they do in court. In order to get to the truth in a court of law, you take all the evidence, all the testimony, and you try to line everything up to try to get the truth of what happened, because chances are you wasn't there. The judge was not there. The police got there after the crime. Nobody was there. So you have to take the testimony and the evidence, put it all together, and try to come up with what happened, the truth of the matter, which we will really probably never know. And so since you did not live 5,000 years ago, since your happy ass never lived in Africa, since your happy ass never lived a million years ago or whatever, all this is hearsay evidence. It's not factual. It's in the eyes of the beholder. Because I guarantee you, if you read the history of World War II from the Japanese point of view, it's much different than what we are taught in the American public school system. I guarantee you, they're different. I can guarantee you what the African people record about when the Europeans came to Africa is much different than what the Europeans have to say on the matter. I guarantee you it's different. But they both history, but history is in the eyes of the beholder. And guess what? People tell lies. I wipe my hand. People lie. People make up stories. People add and subtract to the narrative. So when these people brag about their scholarship and history, that don't mean nothing to me, because it's not factual. So when you listen to John Henry Clark, who is a historian, he's only going to tell the history because he believes in a certain narrative. So everything he's looking and everything he finds is to support his narrative of being an African or whatever. If you are a Christian person, you're going to look at history to support your Jesus. See? You're not going to look at all sides of the equation. You're only interested in what can I find in this information to support my Jesus? What can I find in the information to support that I'm an African? I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm a black Muslim. So the history that we're getting is diluted. It is a facade. It's not real. Maybe one day, when we are in a different place, the scholars, the historians, and all the teachers, they can finally get together and they can tell us the truth about history. the best they can, not because I want to show you that the white man is supreme, or the black man is supreme, or the Asians is supreme, or the original man is a black man. But if we find out that's what it is what it is. But you have a bunch of folks, scientists, historians, they gather information so they can feed a narrative. So science can be manipulated, history can be manipulated, religion can be manipulated. So we're surrounded by, we don't know what to believe in. If you want real history, you have to get it from all sides of the equation. Otherwise, it's not real. So the history that you get from Sister Isis and her people, that history is prejudiced. That history is biased. It is built upon a certain narrative. It's not real. It's fake history. It's pseudo history. To feed people with low self-esteem, oh, the black people do this and the black people do that, it's not real. You mean to tell me the only smart people on the planet is Africans? Everything is African. Nobody else on the planet too dumb and stupid. They can't use their brain and go out into their environment and create their own. They had to get everything from an African. That don't even make any sense. Because you can take people right now and just throw them somewhere. They will use their brain to survive. And that's what it's all about. As long as you have a brain, your brain will help you to survive. Even a rat. You can take a rat, throw a rat anywhere. You have an instinct to survive. And you don't have to be a damn African to survive. So that whole narrative don't make any sense. It sounds stupid. So what you have is not history. What you have is not scholarship. What you have is nothing but another church. Instead of saying Jesus, you saying black power. That's all. Black power, hotel family. How you doing, family? Ain't none of these people your family. Most of these suckers wouldn't get, they call you family, wouldn't even give you a crumb of bread. What's up, family? They're not going to do nothing for you. They wouldn't give you a drink of water. We're good family. Fake ass. Fake ass family. We don't do that here. Right, Mello? Yeah. Peace, peace, family. Wouldn't give you a crumb of bread. Wouldn't give you a drink of water. That's not the kind of family that we want to build here. The family we want to build here is real. If I got it, you got it. If I don't have it, you don't have it. You got to be real. If I'm eating, you eating. If I'm drinking, you're drinking. If I'm driving a Cadillac, you driving a Cadillac. If I'm living in a multi-million-dollar house, you living in a multi-million-dollar house. Family. When you get sick, I'm coming to your side. When you get sick, brother, and you can't work, I got your back. You don't have to worry about me messing with your wife, molesting your children. I'm your brother. You sick. I got your back. I'm going to take care of your wife and your children. Yeah, your wife fine. I would tell you, your wife is pretty. My wife is pretty too. We all have pretty wives. We're going to take care of each other. We family. I'm not going to cross the line for no reason. I don't want your daughter. I don't want your son. Because your daughter is my daughter. Your son is my son. We family. We go up together. We go down together. It don't make any difference. We family. We ride with each other. And I'm not going to say that running my mouth. You're going to see that in my actions. All that family stuff. Peace, peace, family, hotel. As long as you kiss their ass, say something they don't like, it's a whole different ball game. Some very nasty, hateful people. I'm not even gonna call them people. A bunch of demons. Some damn gremlins. Pieces of trash. Your scholarship and your information don't mean a damn thing to us here because we're beyond John Henry Clark. We are beyond Malcolm X. We're beyond all the people that was before us. We learned from them. We're beyond that. They did not win the fight. They won a few battles, but they did not win. We have the tools to win. We have the tools to go well beyond anything you can even imagine. You can't even comprehend how we think and how we roll here. You can't even comprehend. Because you black. We're beyond black. We're life. Black don't give life. Black is a part of life. So, one of the first things her punk ass moderators accused me of they said I was pretending to be pro-black. I've never claimed to be pro-black. You can go back to all my videos, back to 2007, 2008. You never hear me talk about no pro-black. You never hear me talk about what's up, family, hotel, black power. You never heard me say none of that kind of stuff. At no time. You never heard me call myself an African or none of that crap. Sister Isis never heard me say I'm pro-black. I'm concerned with the people I come from. That's my number one priority. But I do understand that overall, this is a human problem that we have to solve. Of course, we're concerned with our problem. But this is a human problem that we need to deal with in the grand scheme of things. Solving our personal problem is not going to solve the problem. It's going to solve a problem, but it's not going to solve the problem because the human being, the way that we're going right now, we are on a path of self-destruction. And all of us are going to die, whether you white, whether you black, red, yellow, or whatever. You cannot continue to put poison in the air. You cannot continue to put poison in the water and in the land. You cannot continue to behave the way we behave, and you think that this is going to go on, and there's not going to be a big consequence for your action. And even if all the white people left today, these black folks, these Africans, have the same mindset. The only thing you want to do is rape the earth, parasite off the earth. That's the only thing you want to do. You have the same mindset as the European. So you are on the road to self-destruction just like they are. Who's going to die first? Who knows? One thing that is clear, the human being is on his way out, and maybe that's a good thing because the human being is too smart to be acting and behaving in the manner that human beings are acting all over the world. So you got these idiots, the Taliban, as soon as America leave, here they go right back, put the women right back on the slave plantation, same stuff. That's not going to work. You've been doing this for thousands of years. Look at the condition the human being is in. If the human being really wants to go where no man has ever gone before, the only way you can do that is a baby has to be born that would give you the information to get there. But you want to put all your women in a damn cage. You want to subjugate and you want to terrorize her womb, which that's the only way that you're going to get the answer in order to do whatever the human being is able to. The womb is the only way, the vessel that the human being has in order to express our full potential. We get so happy at a few human beings. Oh, he has a high IQ. Oh, that person is a genius. All of us are genius. All of us have a high IQ. The problem is we live in a society, in an environment that do not grow you. Instead of you growing as a human being, it takes you backwards and puts you on the level of animals. Actually, it puts you on a level worse than a dog, worse than an elephant, lower than a hyena. That's what you have done. Because these men, the male gender, is corrupt. The human being cannot move forward. You cannot progress when you enslave and when you terrorize your womb. The only thing you want is somebody, bring me my lunch, bring me my dinner, wash my drawers. That's nothing. This woman was given a tool to take you out into the heavens. Stupid ass men. I know some of us in recent times we're angry, upset at women like Sister Karen, Sister Noble, and Pork Chop, and whatever. The common denominator, what caused them to be the women they are, is living in this funky ass environment created by men. That's why they are the way they are. Corrupt men created them. Because the only thing she is a damn slave. And we deny our sisters, we deny the female their potential. Because she's the one, in her womb, she's the one that's forming the life that's going to bring us the answer to help us to progress into the future. Bring the baby, bring the life that's going to give us the answer to show us how to go into the heavens where no man has gone before. But that, I want you to understand. But you see, the baby is a part of the woman. And if you terrorize her, and even Elijah Muhammad taught this in his teaching, especially when the woman is pregnant, when you terrorize her and you hurt her, make her live in fear, and you mistreat her, you're doing that to whether that baby is a male or female. You're causing changes in that infant, in the development of that embryo. Because the baby is more than physical. The baby is connected to the woman physically, but the baby is also connected to the woman mentally. The thoughts from the mama is also going into the baby. And so when you look around us, because the female is not being treated right, you have a lot of damaged human beings, destroyed human beings. And we was destroyed before we even left our mother's womb. You was destroyed when your father was slapping your mama, kicking her, calling her a hoe and a bitch while you was being developed in your mother's womb. And you wonder why we are surrounded by so many crazy folks, so many people that can't think, so many people that's off the wall. It started in your mother's womb before you was even born. Some of us don't understand. Some of us are attracted to drugs and alcohol because your mama was thinking about drugs and alcohol when she was pregnant with you. A lot of these thoughts you was getting before you was even born in your development. Some of us are natural warriors. Some of us are natural revolutionaries because the baby was being formed in the mother's womb while mama was part of the Black Panther Party or marching with Dr. King or watching this stuff on TV constantly. And this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody, but it gives you insight. And it gives you insight, understanding in who you are. When I look at myself and I think about my mother, I don't know a whole lot about my father, but I see a lot of my mother in me and I see a lot of my father in me. Also, we are part of a people. And it is natural for you not to want to be a slave. It's natural for you to want to be liberated and free. It's not natural for you to want to be under the rulership as a man. It's not natural for you to want to be under the rulership of an unjust person. Now, if Caucasian people was just, if they was fair, we wouldn't have this problem, but they're not. It's natural for you to fight and stand up for yours. As men, it's natural. It should be natural for you. But this woman, our sister, is living in this environment that's pro-white. So they produce children that's pro-white and you don't even know it. You was made pro-white in the womb, pro-European. And then when you become conscious, you're just given another version of being pro-white, pro-European. That's why you haven't broken. That's why you have not advanced. That's why you have not progressed. Because they're the same thing. Pro-black is pro-white. That's why you cannot advance. You don't understand that. You can't comprehend it. They are both the same. If it wasn't for pro-white, there would be no pro-black. The ancient ancestors, our ancient relatives, did not call themselves black. They did not call themselves African. They did not call themselves Hebrew Israelites. They did not call themselves all this, the root foundation comes from Europeans. But you accept it because you think that you're different when you really are the same. If we don't treat this woman, if we don't put her in the place where she belongs, the human being is done. Stupid, silly Taliban. And why are they doing it? The Taliban is doing that because of a woman-hating religion called Islam and their understanding of the book. All these suckers reading the same book, but they doing different stuff. Things that make you say, how the hell can y'all, all these suckers read the same Bible, read the same Quran, but they all come up with different conclusions? That don't even make any sense. So clearly, either they are confused or what they're reading is confusing. One or the other. I say both. The Bible and Quran is filled up with a bunch of contradiction and confusion, and the people themselves is confused because they're reading two books that's confusing. There's good parts in the Bible, good parts in the Quran, but really you don't need it. This is 2021. You don't need that stuff no more. Usually when you see religion, that's for people that's hopeless, people that's oppressed. Oh Lord, I was a slave. Lord, Allah, Jesus, please help me out of this. That's for people that's oppressed, somebody that need hope. You're free. You don't need hope no more. Use your brain, use your hands. You don't need hope. You don't need to keep hope alive. You make hope for others. You don't need those books anymore. So you read the Bible, you read the Quran. We don't need that here. We're beyond that. Like they say in your scriptures, only the sick need a doctor. And apparently you still sick. The Quran is what? 1,400 years old. The people still sick. The Bible 2,000 years old. The people still sick. Y'all been practicing that Judaism stuff. How long? And y'all still sick. When are you going to get well? That's the question. So, they accuse me of pretending to be pro-black. I've never claimed to be pro-black. So that's a lie. And Sister Isis knows that's a lie. I've never pretend. I don't have to pretend to be pro-black because I never was. I grew up in Jim Crow. 1963. I grew up in Jim Crow. When I was about 8 years old, I began my pro-black activism. When I was 8 years old, protesting against Jim Crow laws in school as a little boy. Where was you? Did y'all grow up in Jim Crow? And contrary to popular belief, just because they signed the 1964 Civil Rights Act bill or whatever the hell it was, Jim Crow just didn't disappear. Matter of fact, in 2021, you can probably go to some of those hick towns in the South and it's still business as usual. But for me, I know Jim Crow, that kind of stuff was still going on until the early 1970s. I know because I was living it. See, you reading stuff out of a book. Where was you in 19? Malcolm X was still alive when I was here. Dr. King was still alive when I was here. I don't know where you was at. I was here in the 1970s. I was here in the 80s and the 90s. Where the hell was you at? The majority of y'all wasn't even born. And some of y'all, you was on your mama titty or drinking some Similac milk, taking a dump on yourself, taking a whiz on yourself. You didn't know what the hell was going on at all. You reading a book. I don't have to read a book. I was living the late 60s. I was living the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Where the hell was you? You telling me about what I read. I don't have to read a damn thing. You gonna tell me about the welfare system. I grew up on the welfare system. They didn't really start allowing black women to get welfare till the 60s. And I grew up on the welfare system. We was on welfare living around white people. We was on welfare living around black folks. I live in an all-black community. I didn't even know white people existed. Can you say that? I didn't even know white people existed. Because everybody I saw around me every day, they were soul brothers since they was black. They was black. You don't know nothing about that. And we was not a people. We lived better, but we was not a people. And we was more nicer and more kind to each other, but we was not a people. Everybody still was out for themselves. Because if that was the case, where was the people when Dr. King and that one brother that just died, what's his name? I forgot what his name, John Lewis. If we was a people, like you claim, where was the people when those dogs was biting black women and children? Where was the people come out and we defend ourselves? Talking about we a people. We ain't never been no damn people. You a Hebrew Israelite and you a Muslim and you are a Kemetic, you all this other stuff. We ain't no damn people. What is the rules and laws and the culture of this people? We ain't never been no damn people. Where was the people in 1921 when they was dropping bombs on Black Wall Street? Talk so to me. Come to me with that nonsense. Tell me we are people. We ain't never been no damn people. We are a group of folks in similar circumstance that they call people. We're not no damn people. We ain't never been no people. Just a bunch of comfortable Pharaoh slaves. They let you off the slave plantation and nobody gave a damn whether the other slave lived or died. Everybody went their separate ways. Where are you going? I don't know, but I was going to go somewhere. Those slaves didn't come off the plantation and talk about, why don't we pull our resources and get together and let's try to do something. As a people, they didn't do it as a people. They created their own separate towns and cities or whatever. They never came together and said, this is what we are as a people in this country. It never happened. Speaking of 1921 Black Wall Street, where's the people right now in 2021? They trying to rebuild or want to rebuild Black Wall Street. Where your happy ass at? Since that's your people, we are a people. Get in your car, get on a plane, you dingbat, fake ass African pro-black wannabe, whatever the hell you are. Take your happy ass to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and help them rebuild Black Wall Street, because we are a people. Only thing on your mind is what you want to do for your damn self. And for all them 30 children you got, because you are people. If we was a people, why so many of our women and girls and even men end up in the sex trafficking trade? Why are they homeless on the street? If we are people, how come you're not looking out for your people? If we are people with all the money we get, how come we have to get a EBT card and a stimulus check? We get over, as a people, we get over $1 trillion out of the economy every year. There's no reason for us to need a stimulus check or a damn EBT card because we are a people. We don't need government handout. Because we are people. We ain't never been no people. So I've been active in this thing since I was 8 years old. And then I joined Minister Farrakhan for 9 years. Waste of time doing nothing. But I didn't know no better. That was the best I could do. But I still was doing something as a young person. What do you silly suckers do? Computer revolutionary. Everything I ever done was boots on the ground, shaking hands, facing the white man face to face. You sitting behind a computer. This is what you do. Hotel family. How you doing, family? Peace, family. That's what you do. You hide behind a damn picture. Sitting in your ragged ass house. Running your mouth. Couch potato revolutionary. You ain't never did nothing active in your whole entire life. If we was a people and there was from 20 to 22 million people of us in the United States, then that's a lot of people, right? Then you tell me, where was they with Dr. King? Where was they helping the Nation of Islam? Where was they helping the Black Panther Party? The people. Only a small. How many people in your family was a Black Panther or in the Nation of Islam or with Dr. King or Garveyite or any of this? The people. You are a damn people lie. Show and prove what you're talking about. You're not a people now. And you're not interested unless somebody kiss your ass. And I'm not going to kiss your ass. You got me all messed up. Because I'm not pro-black. I'm pro-universe. I'm pro-righteousness. I'm beyond some skin color. Because that's going to die. I'm gravitating to that which cannot die. That I pass along from life to life. That's immortal. Because you can go beyond this planet to where no man has ever gone before. That's why it's important in Christian teaching. They talk about going to heaven. Where is heaven at? It is not here. Heaven is the heavens. It's out there. I want to go to heaven. But you think low. And you think small. And that's exactly where you're going to stay. Who are the best gamblers? The best gamblers are the ones who don't mind gambling big, taking a chance. And when they win big. Small gamblers don't hardly do nothing. You don't think big, you think small. Actually, you don't think at all. You just go wherever the wind blows. I think. Whatever make you feel good, there you go. Computer revolutionary. You young and you dumb. been around this pro-black, blackity-black stuff for over 45, 50 years. You ain't telling me nothing new. You're not telling me nothing I never heard. I'm not impressed. Why am I not impressed? Because I don't like Minister Farrakhan? Minister Farrakhan has something that's called the Blueprint Economic Program, something to that effect. Been doing that since the 80s. The reason why I don't care nothing about your pro-blackity-black, black, pan-African crap, because it produces nothing. You don't know what you're doing. We can see it's not developing you as a human being. Here you are talking about, I love it, black people. I love it, you. Then you turn around and call the people that you talk about you love, you say that you're a coon, you're a Sambo. Where did you get these words from? You got them from the person who made you, who actually made you pro-black. The white man made you pro-black. The Europeans made you pro-black. Because if it wasn't for pro-white, if it wasn't for pro-European, you would not exist. Pro-black did not exist prior to pro-European and pro-white. It did not exist. If it did, teach us. Teach us. You're not going to be able to teach us. Because the Europeans was the ones who created the concept and the science of racial construct. They created that. No Africans, no Chinese. It was them. And that's where you get it from. And you are them. When you say peace, family, you really mean peace to the white man, peace to the Europeans, because you hate black folks. You hate soul brothers and sisters. We can tell by your actions. It don't work. Look at the 100-year history of this pro-black stuff. What has it done for us? Nothing. Since the end of the civil rights era, what has it done for us? In 20, 30 some years, it would be 100 years after the civil rights era. And your pro-blackness, what have you accomplished? Absolutely nothing. Just a bunch of computer feel-good talk. And you let all these scammers come out here and they take your money and live high on the hog. That's what you have done. Because black nationalism, pan-Africanism, the Nation of Islam, Garveyism, whatever you want to call it, all of it ain't nothing but a church. You talk tough, but you're not going to bust a grape. You talk tough, but you can't build a damn thing. You're incompetent. You have no vision. You have no plan. You are not creative. You're incompetent. It's just a church. Feel-good rhetoric. And then you die. And you pass that feel-good rhetoric down to your children, and they copy the same nothing garbage. You got a big mouth, you're not going to bust a grape. So what do these people do on Sister Isis X channel? What do they do? The majority of them hide behind a picture. I went and looked at their profiles. All of them coward ass hiding behind a picture. This is what they would tell you. Well, you see, I work undercover. That's why I don't show my face, because I work undercover. I'm a secret spy for black people. That's what they say. I've been hearing that crap for 12 years. I don't show my face because I'm doing something special. White man don't know what I'm doing. This is 2021. What have these secret people done? I'm doing my stuff in secret. I ain't gonna let the white man know what I do. I'm not gonna let the white man know what I do. I'm gonna keep everything secret. I'm a secret. I fight Black Power, family. Black Power. What do they do in secret? This is 2021. They've been talking all this. I'm fighting the white man in secret crap for 12 years. Show me. Show us. What have they done? You're a damn lie. You ain't accomplished nothing. First of all, you don't know what to do. So how the hell you gonna do something and don't know what to do? And whatever you do, it don't mean nothing. Like, so what? Whatever you're doing must don't mean nothing. It ain't having no effect. So what? So they face on Sister Isis channel, they faceless, they undercover. They undercover with a big ass mouth, talking tough, but when the police come knocking at your door, what they want? What the police doing at my door? Or what the police? I know how it is. The police came to my door. You talking all this tough stuff, but when the FBI come to your door knocking, what? Why they here? I didn't do nothing. I didn't, Lordy. I didn't do nothing. What the FBI doing here? Y'all a bunch of chumps. See, you fool other people. You don't fool me. That's why they don't like me. I had to deal with stuff, boots on the ground. I had to deal with the Peckerwood police in person. I had to deal with crazy Negroes on the street in person. You just sit on a computer and type. You're a secretary. You're not a revolutionary. You're a secretary. And if you really went out on the streets talking crazy and acting wacko the way y'all do, somebody gonna whoop your ass or put a bullet in your brain. I know what I'm doing. I'm boots on the ground. I talk the same way I talk to you right now. I talk on the street with the brothers. I talk on the street with the sisters. I talk on the street with the white folks. The same way I talk on these videos. Nothing's gonna change. Only thing you know how to do is play on YouTube and social media. And then they make all these corny videos. They go all over the internet and find all the videos they can with black people being done unjust. Look what they do to him. Look what they do to her. Look what they do to the black people. Look what they do. Look what they do. Look what they do. And then y'all in the background, Black Power family, that's a bad white man. Them bad white people, the hotel, all that nonsense. What you gonna do about it? So what, they kick you in the street? So what, they throw you in jail? So what, they do whatever the hell they want to do? What you gonna do about it? Not a damn thing except make a corny ass YouTube video. You don't know what to do. And then when you go to your black church, the only thing you know how to do, Black Power family, peace, peace, peace family, family peace, peace, hotel, hallelujah, assalamu alaikum, harbaragani, that's all, you know, church stuff. Give you a cracker and some grape juice. Black Power. And whatever these faceless suckers is doing, they doing it for themselves. It's not going to help me. It's not going to help you. It's going to help them feed them and their hungry ass kids and their dog SNIFFY. It's not going to do nothing for you or me or none of the black people. None of it. I'm supposed to be impressed by people doing nothing. I'm not impressed if you pulled out $1,000 out your pocket. I'm not impressed. But here go these suckers and they pull out lint. They don't have nothing. They don't have nothing going on. Just a bunch of talk. You better be careful and they terminate your damn EBT card. They're not going to tell you that. They want to huff and puff and come on social media like they really got it going. They don't have nothing. These folks, y'all a bunch of bums. You don't have nothing going on. And clearly you're not that smart, because if you was that smart, if you don't like my opinion, show and prove. But you had nothing to show. Now I want to bring this to conclusion, y'all. We don't get out of here. Raphael says 9 people are watching. I don't know what he mean by that. Who cares? I don't give a damn if 0 is watching. I'm going to say that again. I don't give a damn if 0 is watching. I will still talk. I've done it before. 0. Because most of you is 0 anyway. It reflects the people who you really are. 0. Nothing. So I don't trip. I've made a lot of videos. 0 watching. 0 views. I could care less. Now I want to bring this to conclusion. And this is what really made them very angry at me. Pitiful pieces of garbage put me on timeout because they don't like what somebody said. That already goes to show that you're a punk. We're not going to do that here. Matter of fact, most of the time, my moderators is so interested in the message that we're bringing, they don't even trip off a lot of the trolls that come here talking a bunch of garbage, because the message that we have here is just so dynamic. It's more, I want to hear what the brother got to say. The hell with a troll. But see, your message is so damn weak, you got the time to be tripping off what people are saying and what people are doing, because your message ain't about nothing. We're going to say this and get out of here. This is what really pissed them off about my comment. Somebody brought up this guy, Larry Elders. Absolutely, twin. I really don't know who Larry Elders is. Is he some kind of journalist or sportscaster? Who the hell is Larry Elders? I really don't know who Larry Elders is. I saw 2 videos where I saw Larry Elders. I really don't have no idea who this guy is, but I can tell he's not pro-black. I know that. I can tell he's not pro-black. And really, he don't mean nothing to me. So why should I keep up with Larry Elders? He does not mean anything to me. He does not affect my life. I could care less about Larry Elders. But they angry and was talking about Larry Elders. And what I said was, there's a lot of black people who think like Larry Elders. And you're not going to change that. And why are you tripping on Larry Elders? Why don't you take the advice of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? What Elijah Muhammad told Malcolm, take your clean glass and put it against the dirty glass. Most people would choose the clean glass. Now, what made them very angry was when I said, apparently, you don't have a clean glass to put next to Larry Elder's dirty glass. They got really, really angry over that. Why are you tripping on Charles Barkley, Larry Elders, or the Coons and the Sambo? Why are you tripping over them? Take your clean glass, put it next to their dirty glass. That's all you got to do. Unless you don't have a glass. And that's the problem. You don't have nothing to challenge Larry Elders. You don't have a clean glass. You have no hospital. You have no hospital. You have no daycare centers. You have no schools. You have no businesses. You control no resources. You don't control no law. You make no laws. You make no policy. What the hell are you going to tell Larry Elders? You can't tell Larry Elders nothing. Larry Elders is doing fine. He's driving a nice car. He's on TV. He's got good food to eat. What the hell your Negro ass gonna tell Larry Elders? What you gonna tell Oprah Winfrey? Oprah Winfrey is a mammy. She don't give a damn about being no mammy. Oprah Winfrey got a nice house. She drives nice cars. She got a nice garden. She's doing fine for herself. What the hell are you gonna tell Oprah Winfrey? The only way that you're gonna get their attention, you gotta show them that you know what the hell you doing. Take your clean glass, put it next to their dirty glass. That's what you got with the white man, but look what you can get when you with us. You didn't do nothing to put Larry Elder in the position that he's in. You did nothing to put Jay-Z and Beyonce or Terry Ellis or Denzel Washington. We done nothing to put them in the position that they're living. Nothing. You are not in a position to make demands. We are not a people. They don't owe black people nothing. I went to see an En Vogue concert. You went to the En Vogue concert. Terry Ellis En Vogue sung for your happy ass. That's all she owe you. You buy a ticket. She sing. The end of the business transaction. She don't owe your pro-black ass nothing. Jay-Z and Beyonce owe you nothing. Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Jada, and the list goes on and on. Cedric the Entertainer, they owe the black community nothing. We're not a people. There's no rules and regulations. Because if there was rules and regulations, they would already understand that. And we would help them. We would be the reason why there is an Oprah Winfrey or a Denzel Washington or so-and-so. The only thing we can do is buy the product once the white man make the product. Here you go. Here's En Vogue. The white man made En Vogue. There you go. Buy a ticket, nigga. They don't owe you nothing. Then they turn around talking about we should kill people like Larry Elders. See, they think just like the racists do. Because that's how the racists think. Let's kill Dr. King. Let's kill Malcolm X. Let's kill Medgar Evers. Let's murder them. Here you are, but you're not thinking about killing the enemy. You're talking about killing another black man, another soul brother, another soul sister, killing them because they don't do what you think they should do. Who the hell are you? You don't live their life. They don't owe you nothing. If what you got is better, show them. Show and prove. Because I know, we're gonna say this and get out of here. See, I know if we could take control of a state, a whole state, every little town, every little city, the governor's mansion, when you talk and you show Invo, when you show Larry Elders, when you show Charles Barkley, look what we done. We took control of a state. I can guarantee you they have nothing to say. What you gonna say, Larry Elders? He's not gonna say nothing, but Larry Elders will keep his punk ass out of Mississippi with his nonsense. He know to do that. But also at the same time, that might change the way Larry Elders think. Wow, I didn't think that was possible. Invo go to Mississippi all the time. But if we took control of Mississippi, when they come to Mississippi, this our homeland. We can really move and groove here. Everywhere they go in Mississippi, nothing but black, nothing but soul, nothing but brothers and sisters who greet each other on the street. How you doing, man? How you doing? How your children? How your family? I had to turn in your son. He was a bad boy. Remember back in the day, we used to turn in our children to each other. Hey, your boy down here doing wrong. We used to look out for each other's children, look out for each other's family back in the day. Here we are. We got a whole state that we can do this. And the state will inspire the people to become a people. Finally, let's take control of Alabama. Let's take control of Georgia. Nobody talks the way we do. Nobody has the plan. Nobody has the vision. Nobody has the know-how. The only thing they know how to do is go to church. Jesus is black now. Hotep family, peace family. And you talk about the problem, but you don't know how to solve the problem once and for all. You've been talking this blackity black stuff 100 years. And what has it done for us? It's getting us nowhere. So maybe you need to revise how you think, or maybe you need to try a new strategy. I'm gonna respond to this troll. How you doing, troll? Welcome to the Realist Tip on Earth. I'm the host. I'm the mighty one, Angel Snubbed Up 7. The troll says, all this man does is lie. I don't know what lie. Could you be more specific about the lie? Could you be more specific about the lie? And hate all day. Could you be more specific in the lie and the hate? And he also says he is miserable. Yes, I am miserable because the people that I am born from supposed to be free by now. If you claim to have all this scholarship and you're awakened and you're black conscious and you have the supreme wisdom, you tell me why haven't you made the people free and liberate the people from their oppression once and for all? Why? Look, you're still saying and doing the same dumb stuff that you did. These people doing the same stuff they was doing when I was 8 years old. He says, you claim to be 8 years old activists and are doing work on the ground and you know what you're doing, but you don't want doing nothing. Absolutely. You're right. I am doing nothing. I never said I was doing nothing. When the people decide they want to do something, then I will get to cracking. Let's get the job done. I am not Dr. King. I'm not Jesus. I'm not a savior. I'm not a Messiah. You don't want to help yourself? I'm not going to try to save you. If you want to drown, that's your business. That's your business. I'm not Superman. I'm not Batman. I'm not the Justice League of America. When I was eight years old, I didn't know no better. That's how I was trained. I thought that's how I was supposed to go. But now, I'm not going to use the rest of my life for people who are ingrates. Look at all the people who make mockery of Malcolm X. All the people that make mockery of Elijah Muhammad and Dr. King and the Black Panthers. All you suckers. A bunch of ingrates. And the majority of you and your family didn't do nothing to get the privileges and the benefits that you got today. I'm not going to die for you. I'm not Prince. I will die for you. Hey, just because you want me to. I'm not going to do that. You got me messed up. If you want to die for yourself, I will die with us. Let's fight together. If we win, let's win. If we lose, let's lose. We do this together. Let's become a people and get the job done. There's only one plan. There's only one vision that I see that can make us become a people, finally, because we're not a people. You cannot prove and ever show we ever was a people. We just a group of suckers in the same similar circumstance. We're called a people. We are not a people. Because a people is not going to tolerate police brutality and discrimination and all these things that we've been dealing with for all this time. Because as a people, we're going to whoop, like I'm like Brother Maurice. We're getting ready to whoop some ass. We're going to show you, yeah, we can die. We're going to show you that you can die too. If you are not pro-black, why are you talking about a plan? Leave us alone. I can talk about anything I want to. I can talk about Christianity. I can talk about Donald Trump. You talk about what you want to talk about. No, what it is, you don't like hearing the truth about yourself. The reality that you're a bum, that you're incompetent, you have no vision, you have no plan, you're a bunch of bums, you can't do nothing. You're in denial. All that blackity black, pan-African, black nationalist, old ass stuff from the 1930s, old ass outdated crap from the 1930s, 1920s, 1960s, all that stuff is outdated. The people themselves in 2021 don't give a damn about none of that. Go to your family reunion. How many people when you go to the family reunion, how many of your people, relatives, is talking about pro-black, black nationalism, all that garbage? They ain't talking about that. They just want to be an American and be the hell left alone and try to live their life. That's all they want. You don't have to talk about I'm pro-black to be black every damn day. Where are your works? Where are your works? Show me your works. I have to show you a damn thing. I have to prove a damn thing to you. I'm not here to work. I'm not supposed to show any work. Where are your work? Y'all don't want to talk about that punk ass stuff. Talk about your work. Where your damn work's at? Where your businesses? What state do you control? What city do you control? What neighborhood do you control? Ain't nothing invalid about my time in the Nation of Islam under Louis Farrakhan. Where your damn works at? Where your lemonade stand? But anyway, I just want to deal with that nonsense for a second. See, these people are silly. Put your clean glass against the dirty glass. It's simple as that. And for me, I'll be happy to help you with your clean glass. These people have no glass at all. That's why they have to call people names. Oh, you a coon, you a Uncle Tom, you a Mammy, you a Sambo. Where your glass at? They have nothing. Just a bunch of couch potato, computer revolution nonsense. Peace, love, and pork chop. Absentee lapdog. But I want to say this. I did unsubscribe to Sister Isis. I did not block Sister Isis, but I did unsubscribe and I did turn off her notifications because I don't have time for that nonsense. That disrespect. You mad because somebody don't want to be your slave. Negro, I'm not going to be no slave to no cracker. I'm not going to be no slave to no punk ass, pro-black, have nothing in your pocket nigga. You have no glass at all. That's why you're angry. You're angry at Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King and all these people. They don't owe you nothing. What can you do for them? Nothing. Build something. Build something inspiring. Do something motivational. So then Oprah and Larry Elders and Charles Barkley and what's that other name? Jesse Lee Peterson. Do something on a large scale. What can they say? What can Larry Elders say when he go to Mississippi? Everything about it is black. What can he say? When Charles Barkley comes to Mississippi, everything is black. And then you take control of Alabama. I mean, the white folks is there, they're not in control anymore. The white people and the Arabs and the Africans, everybody ain't went nowhere. But you in control finally. You make the policy. You have the vision. You are the creator. You are the creator. I can guarantee you their whole way of looking at things will change. But you're just sitting on YouTube running your mouth, making death threats. That's why you're hiding behind a picture. Somebody need to kill Larry Elders. You ain't no different than the ones that murdered Malcolm X and Medgar Evers and Dr. King and so forth. You a murderer. Because, like I told you, pro-blackness is pro-whiteness. Pro-blackness is pro-European. They will kill you and me. They won't hurt their massa. They are the real coon. They are the real Sambo. They are the real man. And I also want to say, before I get out of here, and we're just having fun with Sister Noble. We're just having fun with Karen and Pork Chop or whatever. It's not their fault. Corrupt men, a corrupt patriarchal civilization caused them to be who they are. So we shouldn't be so hard on them. They are victims of society. I'm like Tupac. I'm that bad at you. We are doctors. When you're a doctor, you can't get angry at your patient if your patient puke on you. You trying to do something with your patient, and your patient all over. You're like, hey man, what the? Your patient is sick. Guy Nollywood Jr. is sick. He's damaged goods. Cuckoo Cutter is damaged goods. They sick. I just play around. I just be talking some stuff. I understand the people I'm dealing with. They sick. They don't know. They don't know any better. It's up to us who aren't sick. We have to find people who are not sick, which at this time it's hard to find. But if we could get enough of us together, we'll show them how it needs to be done. They don't know. They don't know. They waiting on aliens and spaceships and spooks, and maybe the white man will help them. You know, maybe if I go to the liquor store, you know, do my crack. They don't know. The people are sick. They don't know. They just out here just doing something just for the hell of doing something. They don't know. So you really can't be angry at them. But do that mean we allow them to attack us and degrade us and even threaten our lives and we don't fight back? Hell no. You hit me, I'm hitting your ass back. You talk about me, I'm talking about your ass back. You call me a Sambo, I'm going to call you the slimy squid or sewer rat and whatever else good I can think about, which is original. You get your name calling from the white man. Our name calling is original. Cuckoo Cutter is the, what did I call Cuckoo Cutter? He's the, what I call him? The Negro Albert Einstein or something like that I call him. Oh, the drunk Negro Einstein. That's Cuckoo Cutter. Because he tried to be so smart. But his mind is filled up with all that different trash. It sounds good to other people who like trash. It don't work here. Ain't nobody here was impressed by Gary Wilson, the drunk Negro Einstein. Ain't nothing impressive about that stuff. So, what are the people just tuning in? The dislike, the OG is the place that comes from. I'm going to give the OG a like. That's why I came. All right. Hey, you know, for such a small, do nothing, no view, no subscriber channel, I should get a lot of attention. That's because we got it going on. And one day, they're going to have to submit and they're going to have to submit and admit that this is the place to be. The place to be is get on the soul train. And when you get on the soul train, that's the only way we can knock this problem, knock it out the box and go on to do bigger and greater things. And we can actually go where no man has ever gone before. So if there aren't any questions or other comments, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. But this is the purge. And by the time we have Soul Liberation Day 2022, maybe all the rats and the bats and the leeches and the squids and the drunks, maybe all that riffraff will all be gone, and we can have a beautiful talk, Soul Liberation Day 2022, December the 7th of this year. And I'm going to get the deacons to make our promotional video. Look, the deacons, let me tell you something. The deacons are drawing attention to themselves. The deacons got these folks all upset. The Deacons is bad boys. Look, let me tell you something. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When the Deacons get on your ass, woo! I wouldn't want to be on the other side. They keep putting the fire, the heat on the ass of these folks. Got them all upset. And we just keep firing. Because we so creative. We creative here. And you know, it's not even that serious. We're not mad at you. But if you want to play that game, let's do it. We fight with those who fight with us. Keep your name out your mouth, and we can go on about our business. But you want to keep running your damn mouth, well then we can roll with you. And we have fun. You know, it's like we can be serious and we can be jokesters. We can talk, we can laugh. You know? I love these videos. I love the video of the Deacons. The Deacons is, I mean, wow. That little 2 minutes of video. I know Sister Noble, she's really, really hurt. That shoe show video, oh man. That's a gangbanger. Woo! But hey, you did the best you could do. You lost the battle. Keep our name out your mouth, and we can go ahead and roll. We can go ahead and roll. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this particular account. I missed it the last time. Now I got it. Damn, I missed it. Oh, there you go. There you go. I got you that time. I missed you last time. Yeah, Lenny. Yeah. I tried to get Lenny last time. He got away. I got Lenny this time. Thank you, Lenny. So, Deacons, keep up the good work. Keep your name, keep our name out your mouth, because we're not thinking about you like that. You mean nothing to us. We already whooped your ass. I mean, damn, how many ass whoopings do you want? Woo! So on that note, let's keep striving to do better. I would advise us to get on the soul train. That's the only place to be. And that pro-black stuff is outdated. It's done. You can keep trying if you want to. It's like putting a square peg in a round hole. It's never gonna work. You're never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never get it. We got it. We know exactly what we need to do. Let me look at the comments real quick. Absolutely. Let me get these comments. Soul Brother, the Deacon said, leave us alone. If I was them, I would. Y'all definitely bad boys. No doubt, no doubt. King of the Gotta land. He says, yeah, I'm riding with you till the wheels fall off. Woo! Hey. He said, I'm riding with you till the wheels fall off. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. So on that note, until next time, I do plan to, this weekend, we want to talk about the purpose of life this weekend. Saturday or Sunday. We want to talk about why are we alive? What's the purpose of us being alive? I want to talk about that a little bit. This weekend, we want to go live. What is the purpose of life? Think about it. You think about it. Bring it to us Sunday. We're going to talk about why are we alive? What's the purpose of life? So until then, I'm Agent Snub 7. That's the Deacon Soul Brother 85. Deacon Twin in the house, our new brother in the chat room, those who are listening and those who will be listening to this broadcast later on. I much appreciate your being here. And in the words of our dearly departed soul brother, Don Cornelius, as in parting, I wish us love, peace, and soul. We already 5,000.